Hello, everybody. This is Rory. I just wanted to shoot this video. This is basically for anybody who is searching for a BitClub network and is interested in if it's profitable or not. Okay, I wanted to just go into this company, BitClub network, and what I'm going to focus in on today is Bitcoin mining, and because a lot of people will be wondering, is Bitcoin mining profitable? And it's currently Bitcoin is. If you're looking, I'm going to show you in my back office here. If you look at my cursor, it's currently February. I think it's 15th today. So the Bitcoin price is bouncing back. Bitcoin was below $10,000 the last couple of weeks. Anybody knows that there was a bit of a pullback. If you understand about Bitcoin, then you know that it goes up and it goes down. But usually what happens is it bounces back, and it bounces back stronger every time there. So what we saw last year with Bitcoin is that around the same time this time last year, kind of coincides with Chinese New Year. A lot of the mining machinery in China is developed there. A lot of the technologies, the new technologies are in China. Technology, chips and things like that. Also, a lot of people buying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. That happens with a lot of the wealth that's in China and in Korea. So that affects the price of Bitcoin there. So things have been a little bit slowed down, but it looks like we're on a steady incline. About $50 billion per day has been going back into Bitcoin, into cryptocurrency in general. So that's has had a positive effect on on Bitcoin and also all the other cryptocurrencies, which took a bit of a dive. That's actually anybody that understands this whole game, they know that that's a good time when to buy when things are low, and then to sell when they're higher, or hold on, because holding on to these currencies, they could be worth many, many, many times what they are right now. So we're seeing a $10,000 Bitcoin at the moment. It's gone over that, and it's steadily climbing again. Projections are that Bitcoin is going to be $50,000 this year. So what we saw last year was Bitcoin was at $1,000 early in the year. Then it slowly climbed up to $20,000. That's pretty crazy sort of increase. And I think we're going to see an even greater increase this year also, because a huge amount of people are getting into cryptocurrencies and into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of considered to be the gateway currency. A lot of people maybe might not be familiar with other cryptocurrencies there, so they tend to get into Bitcoin first. And if you want to buy any other cryptocurrencies, you need to first of all buy Bitcoin there. So Bitcoin is always going to be kind of at the forefront of cryptocurrencies for the foreseeable future there. So also crypto, it's in limited supply. There's only over 21 million Bitcoin in supply, and that's becoming more and more scarce. More and more people, as we mine the Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies. But I'm going to focus today on BitClub network and the profitability of it. So you're wondering, why is it profitable? Well, as I said, if it continues to keep increasing in value, Bitcoin, it's going to be highly profitable there. It's still pretty profitable. You can see my earnings there. I'm not, by any means, I'm not, this isn't a huge position for me. I am heavily invested in Genesis mining and also in hashflare. bitclub network is a little bit more of a slow burner, but it is extremely profitable over time. So as I said, a lot of my resources are in Genesis mining and in hashflare, but that is slightly different because that's cloud mining, and this is a share of a mining hardware. So you're actually buying mining hardware from this company, from bitclub network, and you're receiving shares of the mining, of the Bitcoin mining. So it's a little bit more tricky to work out the profitability of these Bitcoin mining contracts. The pools last for 300 days. The pools last, I stand corrected, they last for 1,000 days. But if you're talking about the return on investment, I see the investment, my return on investment, my initial $600, which is the minimum you can put into bitclub network. I'm seeing that return on investment in about 300 days. So once the 300 days is up, I've received my return on investment. So it's from the 300 days. Then there's another. The contract lasts for 1,000 days in total, and so you've got the remainder of that to be in profit. So roughly around $2 per day in Bitcoin from the initial from bitclub network. Right now, they're due to increase those payouts because they're increasing their mining hardware. They'll be massively. They're spending millions and millions on new mining hardware coming in the next couple of months. So those payouts will get bigger. So it's the whole question about is it profitable, and it's going to increase. The profits are going to increase for the shares there. But if you buy larger shares, you will receive bigger payouts. But I'm just doing this. I'm just experimenting right now for this year by coming in small, but actually compounding my way up to larger amounts there. I have much bigger positions, as I said, in Genesis there, so I'm more, and also in Swiss Gold, Global, and in hashflare. Those are my three kind of big positions there. So when it comes to the profitability, I'm probably going to get I believe it looks like 300 days to receive my return on investment. From then on, after the 300 days, there's the remainder. So you have 700 more days of profitability. What I'm doing is slightly different because what I'm looking to do is actually to reinvest 100% of my profits of my of my Bitcoin earnings. I'm actually looking to compound my way up from a $500 pool to a $3,500 pool. So I am going. This is a lot more of a long-term strategy. I'm wanting to take out the profits when Bitcoin gets to $50,000. So I'll start taking out money when it gets to that stage. When it gets to $100,000, I'll be taking out. I'll have built up huge amounts of mining hardware in the facility in Iceland there, so I will have huge, uh, you know, positions within this company, but right now I'm just building it up, and it's a a slower build up. So if you're looking for the fast cash, BitClub network is not that sort of strategy, but it is a really slow, consistent. They pay out every single day. Every 24 hours, you will receive payouts there, and the payouts, as I said, will range from depending on what pool you buy in. You can buy in a $500 pool, $1,000 pool, $2,000 pool, or a $3,500 pool. So obviously the payouts will be bigger if you have larger pools there. And as I said, my strategy is I'm coming in at a $500 pool and I'm working my way up to the very largest, the founder pool of 3,500 there. So as I said, it is profitable there. It just takes a little bit longer to get your ROI back there. Obviously, a lot of people will be going, oh, well, this all varies on the price. If it continues to rise, it's going to become much more profitable, and your return on investment will be much shorter. The 300 days projection I have right now could go to 250. It could go to 200 depending on the price of Bitcoin. If it continues to rise in value, then I will I'll receive my money back quicker. But like I said, I'm not actually looking I'm not looking to take the profits back out at this point. Probably for the entire of 2018, I'll probably just keep compounding and buying more and more mining hardware. So I will effectively be buying newer technology, faster equipment, and bigger pools. So I'll be moving into the different pools. Okay, that's been my BitClub network profitability sort of breakdown. I hope that's explained a little bit about things. If you wish to learn more about the BitClub network, there's a link in the description. It's free to join the BitClub network. You'll need an invitation from myself. If you click the link below, that will take you into this back office there. Once you're in the back office, you can, like I said, get comfortable with the company. There's lots of videos in there, and they'll explain more about BitClub Network, how it works. I've tried to explain as much as I can today, but there's many more videos in there. So sign up for free and then get comfortable. And if you want to move forward from there, it's entirely up to you. As I said, it's more of a long-term thing, but this will pay you out for years and years and years to come. So it's a slow burner, but it'll keep paying you. And once when Bitcoin, as it increases in value, as it becomes more scarce, these contracts are going to be really, really profitable, and they're going to be mining Bitcoin for years and years. If you keep reinvesting back into the company and building up your hardware, you'll be able to really take this really far. Okay, this is Rory signing out. Hopefully this has been helpful. As I said, the links are in the description, and if you need any more questions, you can message me on Facebook. The links will be there also in the description, and my email will be in the description also. Okay, guys, have a great day. Wishing you all the best.